There's a constant pursuit that I'm forever always involved with, and I just get the feeling that it's never really going to end anytime soon. And that's the pursuit for better audio, better sound as it were. And with a couple of things, especially on my PC, I think I've sussed it. When it comes to the speakers, I started out with just a pair of hand-me-down stereo speakers. Then I think it was a pair of speakers and a subwoofer that I got originally for the games consoles for better sound on that, but I ended up using it on my PC for a little while. Then it got to a surround sound set of speakers, and it worked fine when I was in my bedroom. That's where my old setup used to be. But then when it got to moving all my setup into this room, which actually used to belong to my brother, this actually used to be his bedroom, I felt that I no longer needed surround sound, and I went for a set of stereo speakers. But instead of going for a conventional pair from, say, Curry's or something, I went with a separate amplifier and a pair of not desktop speakers, but a pair of bookshelf speakers. And that combo worked very nicely. But I was left wanting more, so I ended up getting a digital to analog converter, or a DAC, to complement it. And it did more than complement, it actually upped the sound greatly, which was fantastic. But I needed more. I needed a little bit more. So when it came to the headphones, for a while I was using a pair of Razer Kraken Pros, which was an okay headset, but frankly terrible headphones, and I really didn't like them that much. I've still got them, but I don't like them. Then from there, when I got the DAC, I decided to get a pair of proper headphones. So I got a pair of Sennheiser HD598s. Fantastic pair of headphones, highly recommend them all the way. And as a backup pair for both that pair and obviously the headphones that I use for my phone a lot, I got a pair of Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs, and they're great too. But I still can't get the hype of them. And I thought I sussed things out with microphone audio. Again, when I started this channel up, all I had was the microphone in my webcam, and that was alright, got me going. Then I upgraded to this, which is a Blue Snowball, and not gonna lie, it's a great microphone, and it still is. It's still a good microphone to get you going and get you going with better audio to start with. And I thought I got things right when I got the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB Plus. If it weren't for one thing, the build quality. The actual fit and finish of the microphone, which is currently up on my desk, in fact I'll go get it, hold on a second. I originally thought the fit and finish of the whole thing was fine. There it is. And it looks great. And when it's plugged in, you get a blue LED in the centre. You can monitor the audio by plugging your headphones into it, and you can turn the headphone volume up and down, and it was all good. Until it just went wrong on me every time I started to record. Basically, it would just cut out for no reason whatsoever. When I recorded with Audacity, which I'm recording now actually, and I recorded webcam, it just stopped altogether. And it now no longer is recognised as that microphone, it's recognised as just a generic audio device. But it still works on PS4. I plugged it in PS4 and it works fine there, so strange. So obviously I wanted to get an upgrade, or an upgrade of sorts. But then I had a thought. Instead of getting another USB microphone, why not go for something different, where I can have a little bit more flexibility? So instead, go for a USB audio interface. And I was looking them up for a long time, and I've now officially plumped for one, and I hope it's going to work out for me just well. And here it is. This is the Zoom UAC-2, which is a USB 3.0 audio interface. And I don't know too much about these at all, apart from the fact that on the front if you can see that okay. You've got two inputs for microphones, and they're both XLR and line in, so if you plug an instrument in if you want to. You've got separate gain knobs, a volume dial for the speaker volume, and headphone volume for a separate pair of headphones. So that's going to be quite interesting. Let's have a look on the back. So it actually says there, look, 2 mic preamps, input switch for high Z connections, 24-bit 192 kilohertz audio, so really high quality audio, especially if you use this as a separate DAC as well. Phantom power for especially powered condenser microphones, so that's good. Dedicated headphone jack, MIDI interface, so if you've got a separate instrument, say a drum kit or a keyboard, you can plug that in. Big volume knob, and a digital, and of course digital conversion. So yeah, let's see if this is worth it, shall we? Let's get this out of the box and see what's what. Ooh. Straight away I can actually see here it's actually packed with foam at the top, so it protects the top of the device. That's actually really nice, and the device is just literally sitting there right on top. So let's get that out. There it is. Ooh. Well, that is actually rather nice, I will say so. I'll come get to that in a moment. And it looks like in here we have a USB 3.0 cable. Now, from what I've read up, this is actually just a 1 meter USB cable, which I wasn't sure wasn't going to be long enough. So I got an extra cable, which is actually 2.5 meters. So no, not 2.5 meters, 1.8 meters or 6 feet, however you want to pronounce it. So hopefully things will work out there. And I've also got some, which I believe to be the instruction manuals, and also it says here, Sound Laboratory. Thank you for purchasing a Zoom product. Please register your product at registermyzoom.co.uk and receive an additional 1 year warranty free of charge. That's pretty cool. So if I need extra warranty on this, I can get that. And I also believe there's some extra bits in here, which I'll look at in a moment because I'm not too fussed about it. And anything else in there? No, I think that's it. So that's all there is inside the box. Very simple packaging. So let's get out of the way. And let's have a look at the unit itself. It's quite a heavy unit, I will say that. It's quite heavy, quite a lot of weight to it. All metal construction, so it's very nice. So we have input 1 and 2 with XLR and line in. Separate gain dials, which actually have a nice feel to them. Knob feel will be impressed. High Z for the instrument inputs. The 48 volt phantom power switch. The output volume dial, which I'm going to turn all the way down because I'm not really planning to use this as a DAC as such for speakers, although I will be using the headphones socket there, which is 1/4 inch as well, so nice and easy. And around the back, so there we've got a Kingston lock, power input. Now you only use the power input if you're connecting this up to an iPad. There's a USB 3.0 cable, so if you're connecting this to your PC, you won't need power going in. A power on and off switch, so that's actually really good to have. Class compliant mode on and off, which is there. MIDI out and MIDI in. Direct monitor, stereo, mono or off, which I'm going to leave in stereo for now. And there's left and right balance. I think they're balanced outputs, which use again 6.3mm jacks, or 1/4 inch if you're in America. So all in all, I think that's a really impressive looking unit. So I think that's all that's left for me to do now is obviously get this plugged in and installed. I'm going to find out how that's done properly with the instruction manual, because I'm not too sure really about this one, because it's the first time I've used something like this. And when we come back in another video, I guess, we're going to get to the actual microphone I'll be using. So be on the lookout for that one. So thanks for watching me ramble on about audio for a little while. And thanks for looking at the Zoom UAC-2 unboxing. So I'm going to get that all plugged in now. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want to, and click that subscribe button to stay up to date, so you'll see me open the microphone for this thing up very soon. So with that, see you around, I guess. Bye for now.